Define this greatness. If you guys want to call in to, to interview with this conversation, call in at 818-914-4087. Again, the number is 818-914-4087. So in the house, we got K-Dot who jumped in here. I know she didn't get to really introduce herself because we got into a topic. But yeah, let's get into K-Dot. Tell us a little bit about yourself. You know, let the people know what's up.
I'm an up-and-coming comedian. I think I'm funny as fuck. You know
she is. I watched her. Yeah.
So, but I'm working on other people knowing that too. Mm-hmm. But no, I'm just out here on my comedy grind, learning and figuring out the entertainment world. Like, it's very different.
What do you like to do?
As far as in my free time?
No, it's like where do you like your comedy? What do you like put your energy into?
I'm very just blunt and direct. Like my comedy, I don't have clean comedy. Okay, that's not my thing. No. Everything is related to my life.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So all my jokes, they have some truth to them. I just might change it up a little bit, and it's more driven to my lifestyle too. Like I feel like my comedy, I want to answer a lot of questions for hetero people. So they can have a better understanding of lesbians.
Nice.
As opposed
so
to...
you're like, I'm here to teach y'all.
Yeah,
Put
I'm
y'all
here to teach y'all, right.
Cool game.
You know what I'm saying? Because
how long you doing stand-up?
2.5 years now.
Nice.
Okay. So.
What got you into doing stand-up?
Low-key, I always was funny, but I grew up in a time where comedy was not a job. So I didn't really nurture my passion. I just did what, I was supposed to do. Go to school, get a job.
But you got all the life experience in the world, so that's actually to your advantage.
Right.
Doing stand-up, when you started, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have so many experiences to pull
you know what I'm
from.
saying?
Exactly.
I do.
That does help.
And I just woke up one day, like, I was just really sick. I mean, shout out to my job, because I still got it.
Right.
But I woke up one day, and I was like, I don't want to do this. I want to do this.
Right.
Yeah. And I went, and I literally just woke up and was like, I'm not going to go to work today. I'm going to go do an open mic. And I sat outside, and I made some stuff up right there while I waited. And I did really well, like, because people was like, where else are you going to be? And I was like, here, because this is the first place I've ever been.
Right. I called out of work today.
This is it.
You want to shout out that venue?
Oh, the Laugh Factory.
Oh,
nice.
nice.
The Laugh Factory. The open mic.
Were you nervous?
Yeah, I sat out there for like 4 hours.
Oh, on a Tuesday.
Yeah, on a
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
For the open mic. Yeah. I've done that once or twice.
And then I learned K-Dot. After many open mics, I need to go by K-Dot because Karina was like fucking people up.
Because they're expecting some like sexy.
Yeah, and then I go up there, they like,
Karina.
I think you can get to Karina.
They're like, Karina got some strong features.
Well, are you still Karina Dot?
No, I'm just K-Dot.
K-Dot.
Yeah.
But also, like, I'm cool because I don't want people just calling my name. Like, I would prefer, I would prefer to, then I know you're a fan as opposed to, like, people who know me know my real
like
name.
You went to high school.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So, yeah, like,
who's your inspiration? What comedian?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Robin Harris. I really love Robin Harris.
That boy was a roast genius.
Cat Williams.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Cat's consistent.
Patrice O'Neal.
Man.
I love Cat.
Shouts to Patrice, for sure.
I'm trying to get better because, like, I do a lot of what Patrice O'Neal do. I make a lot of stuff up. Like, I'll go and, like, I'll have a new skit every time I perform.
Nice.
And then I might just do one joke that I know really goes, like, one joke.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love that joke.
So, but I'm getting better at it. But, like, it's just me learning because, like, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know, the process and what I should do. But, like, me being older is good. Like, I have my experiences, but I'm not easily finessed either. And, like, I didn't realize.
That's very, very, very helpful, too, knowing that you know your business, so you're not going to be taken advantage of.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize how many implants was here. Like, I didn't realize how many people who were not from L.A. or whatever.
Hey, you're from L.A.?
Yes.
Got you.
So, and then, like, and I'm meeting people who, and then I'll say I'm from L.A., and then all these other people are like, they didn't have a sour experience with people who are not really from L.A.
Yeah, for sure.
So they associate that with, and I'm like, no, I'm really from here. They were from the Moreno Valley. That's not L.A. San Bernardino is not L.A.
For some reason, people think all the Southern California is L.A.
And I'm like,
no,
it's not L.A.
Yeah.
So I'm learning that, and then like Nick is helping me because I'm very much so like, if I don't like you, I don't like you, but I can't be like that, like because you have to network. So I'm gonna have to deal with people I don't really.
You gotta be
Yeah.
in this industry.
Especially in this industry.
Yeah, so
lesson in that. I was at a show or a club with somebody who I don't give a fuck about, and I was able to just not have to talk to them or whatever.
Yeah, and see, that's how I'm a
bar. And
Ed's gonna tell us the real deal.
this guy comes up. He's a well-known comedian. He comes up, and Nick just turns completely the opposite direction.
see, I'm like that. Like, if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you.
Yeah, didn't say nothing.
Because, like, my mindset is, here's the thing. Like, I had a checker pass as well. Like, I did everything. Like, I went to college, but I grew up in the streets. Like, I grew up in the hood, but I was just, smart. So, like, you don't have to. The money is out there, so you really don't have to know everybody.
Right.
It's just figuring out who you need to know. But like the way it is now, the arena is everybody feel like they somebody. So it's a lot of filtering.
Yeah.
Unnecessary filtering we have to do now because everybody leads you believe they somebody. So it's hard to really just get to who you need to get to because it's all these other fake motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Telling you these stories.
And I mean, look, it's like I don't have to deal with him to achieve anything that I desire out of my career. Like he's a stand-up comic, he works or whatever like that. Just some creative stuff that I worked on with some other comedians. It got really ugly, and that experience just made me say I don't want to fuck with him. But at the end of the day, he's just a stand-up.
Got to pull up, Nick.
It won't have to get that. But it's just like it's in the stand-up or whatever like that. And we were at the bar, so the show was over. He was performing there.
It was a
whatever
social
like
setting.
That. It was a social setting. I'm not gonna be a dick. I'm not gonna make a scene.
Right.
No, but I don't have to go out of my way and say, hey, I don't have to shake his hand. I'm not doing none of that shit.
How long have you? I'm sorry if you don't mind me asking. How long have you been doing?
About 12 years now.
Okay, cool.
So
I need to talk to you.
Nick be doing his thing, boy.
No, that's what's up.
So it's just getting to a place where you have to realize, okay, like just because they're a veteran or whatever, some sorts, you don't gotta like still be nice just in case or whatever. You don't have to deal with that. That's okay. He's just like one person. He don't hold that much weight, and if he did try to do anything to sabotage anything that I'm going on, then I believe in the karma, and I believe in it's just like that. Like you're just not that powerful to do anything that you can do to like compromise.
I just feel like if you're funny, you funny.
If you're funny,
if you build your fan, like your fans pay you.
Right.
Like that's where you get the money. Like if don't nobody know you, you're not gonna get paid. If I'm not bringing in a crowd, or it doesn't matter who I know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because other people got to make money in order for me to make money. Exactly. So in my mind, it's just like, as long as I build a solid fan base, I'm going to always make some money. Yeah. But like a lot of people, I'm just older. I hate to say it, but like a lot of people do a lot of things for money now.
You have a more mature perspective.
Right. Yeah. And I'm just like, the things people do for money now is ridiculous. Especially like, low key, you don't really need nobody because it's so many platforms. There's so many ways
you always need help.
I mean, you always need help, but like I'm just saying, independently, you can move. It's not like it was when I was younger. Like you really did need to
somebody
know
to showcase
people, right?
To get in there.
So that's what I'm saying. Right. So I was like, now you really don't need that for branding. You can really brand yourself. But as far as in getting indoors, you need people.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and just my point was just also like it's okay that there's gonna be some people you're not fond of.
Oh no, definitely.
And you don't have to deal with them.
No, definitely, definitely.
Whatever. Like if you cross paths, like if I'm on a show, I'll do the show. Whatever, I can be cool.
See, like I'm good like that, but like I like to make it known like I'm gangster. And I like if don't talk to me, like you know what I'm saying. I don't want you to feel comfortable enough to like we not cool.
So that's shit. I'm over here. I'm Captain Cordial. Like I'm just cordial with everybody. Like I'm just because I'm a nice person. Like I be chill.
And you can be a nice person.
Even if I see you,
I don't
shit. Somebody can talk to me. I'll just be like, "What's up?" I'll keep it casual through the conversation. I may not like with you. Don't say the wrong thing because I'm nice, but I will fuck you up.
No, definitely. Yeah, that's true. Everybody just does it a different way. Like, I don't even want to speak because I don't do fake. Like, that's just being fake. Like, I could be cordial, but I don't fuck with you.
Right.
Like,
but my cordial is not me going out of my way to speak to you, though. Like he said.
This is it. I didn't go out of my way to turn and say hi.
You just turn to the side.
He ain't said hi neither, though.
If you would have said hi.
I said low.
I probably would have
I don't even say hi. If you come and say hi, I'd be like, I don't speak to you. I don't fuck with you. Right. Like, that's me.
Yeah, you just like my girl. My girl's the type of, if she really don't fuck with you and you say hi and she don't fuck with you, she'll just look at you and make the room awkward.
Or blink a lot.
Like, didn't you hear somebody say hi? She's like, Okay.
You might make a sly remark like, you got some nerve.
Right.
So it's just like, so that's what Nick said. He was like, "Kay,
Yeah.
you can't.
Yeah, sometimes
you can't be
people
like
come
that
from
all the
different
time."
environments. It takes a little bit of an
Yeah.
attitude adjustment.
So I was just like, I get it.
No,
You gonna
for
respect
sure.
my gangster.
Networking,
Right.
yeah.
And then also like, you know.
Yeah, it's not like in the streets. You just can't fuck people up.
But like also people do like perception. Like I don't like people will see me and think I don't have no money. You know what I'm saying? I just know how to shop in very low expensive places. I know how to put stuff together. But like some people, if they see one or two things, they just automatically think you got it. But I know that's social media because everybody just thinks
the illusion.
Yeah.
Well, I just saw that the dude who gifted.
I'm just like,
There's a dude who gifted Drake this Porsche that he used to rent out for like $5,000 a month when he was like coming up to try and show in Toronto.
I saw that.
And I was like, I'm gonna have to do it with my cousin Edward because he just got a new Honda.
And
like, I might just have to pull up with your car to the clubs.
I need to borrow your Honda
for appearances.
Let me borrow that. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. So let me ask you: do you do anything like on social media? Like, do you like to talk to the camera? Do you give perspective?
I used to. The pandemic messed me up because like
that's a tough learning curve.
I was already like an introvert, and like I didn't realize like commuting was where I did all my creative thinking. And when we went work from home, I just creatively I went dead. And then I realized like, oh, nigga, you not driving around.
Right.
To get inspiration. So now I have to drive around and like now, because I used to do car chronicles. So I had all this my Instagram, like, and I would just do those.
Driving nowhere.
So like my Instagram fell off because I wasn't doing anything I enjoyed. I was just in a house.
Yeah.
So I wasn't being creative.
You're all house chronicles.
So like now I'm trying to be more active on my social media.
Wherever you are.
Yeah. And it also has to do with my age. Like I'm very much so I just use my phone for what it is. I may want to text, I may take a call. So I'm trying to get better. Like, you know, it irritates me. Like young people FaceTime for everything. Like I'd be like, I don't want to hold my phone like this. Like just call me regular, and that's like foreign to them. Like what?
Well, you don't want to see me.
You don't want to see me. Like what?
I'm learning that.
So I'm just like, this phone shit is real. Like you really need to be active.
Yeah, all the people when I got, and I think it might be an LA thing too, because when I got here, everybody was like, "Where's your FaceTime? Where's your FaceTime?" And we don't use FaceTime.
Yeah,
like, bitch, don't you know I'm off camera?
Yeah, like I just don't like.
But you weren't in entertainment, Edward. That's the thing.
Yeah, like, and I wasn't in entertainment, so like.
It's a big difference when you're just a person who just works their job with their gig, and you have your
social
social
life.
And
yes,
that's
you use
like
social media, but it's not like to the level of when you're in entertainment, whether you're behind the scenes or in.
Like I very much so live in the moment. Like I'll forget sometime. Like if I wouldn't have broke my phone in Maldives, I probably wouldn't have got a lot of pictures. Because I'd be like, I'm enjoying myself in Maldives, like, and I'll see a lot of people. I'll be like, damn, like I don't.
Maldives money.
I mean, I had Maldives payment money.
Payment.
Maldives is on layaway.
On layaway. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you gotta travel.
You right about that.
Get some stamps on that passport.
Yeah, you gotta have difference because people. Let me tell you what's
so
not.
Literally.
There ain't a lot of almost 6 feet black lesbians across the ocean.
But you can convert whatever that's out there into, the experience.
No, you know what I'm saying? No, I was a man. Like, they not used to seeing anybody present masculine. Like,
they love it? Like, they be like, oh my God.
No,
like,
it was, no. Like, first of all, Maldives is a Muslim country. So, like, I Google everything. Like, so that's outlawed. Like, if they catch you doing homosexual activity, that's 100 lashes. You know what I'm saying?
In the street.
Maybe you should just go to Mexico and DR instead.
Right.
Well, that's their laws. That's their laws.
So you had to be all straight.
Can they whip you, or they tell them whip
they'll whip me. But like when you go to resorts, they don't follow the same because like they sell pork and shit serve pork and alcohol in resorts. You can't if you're Muslim, you don't eat pork or drink.
Yeah, that's true.
And the people who work on the resorts aren't from Maldives.
It's their rules.
They're like Sri Lankan or
they're rich.
Something else.
They got certain countries you still.
So it's just like so I make sure wherever I'm going, but like I landed in Singapore and I had a layover. I had an 18-hour layover in Singapore. So I was going to the bathroom. So, I'm going to go to the ladies' room. They came in there like, this the lady room. And I'm like, I'm a lady. They was like,
oh, my God.
No.
They was like, no.
Hey, look, ain't nothing going to
So, like, you know what I'm saying? In my mind, I'm like, I don't know their laws here. So, like, I'm only going to say it 2 or 3 times. Like, after the 3rd time of them coming in the bathroom to get me, fuck it. I'll go in the men's bathroom. I don't give a fuck. So I started going
use
the urinal.
Oh man.
Now they got toilets. It's been very difficult for me to use the urinal.
Some women do try to. You know.
That shit was
That's
funny,
difficult.
Nah, like I'm not that kind of like I don't want to be no man.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't have no desire to be no man. Like
I can't believe they went in there and they were like,
they was like, come on. But that's because America is losing. You know what I'm saying? They're very clean. That's because they clean like every 30 minutes. There's alcohol wipes in every stall at every urinal.
Wow.
Like they did not play. Like COVID is not. It's for fun out here with us. Like it's not a game for them out there. Like I couldn't leave Singapore. Like I would have left the airport and like saw the city, but I wasn't vaccinated. And if you're not vaccinated and can't show
you gotta stay at the
hotel.
hotel.
No, you can't show a reservation at a hotel. You gotta stay in the airport in a restricted area that they put you in. Sheesh. And then they'll send like if you want food or something, they have a way you can order it, and they'll send a connoisseur to go get it for you. Like it's not a game over there.
You got to get the Uber Eats from like the food court. Like
I know.
Yeah, so like like you know, I did my best. At the end of the day, I'm gonna be me. Like you know what I'm saying? But like I don't know the laws there. I ain't trying to get 100 lashes for no pussy. I can get pussy here.
Right, I'm getting whipped.
Call my chick when I come back.
Your name is Kunta.
I'm not going without like.
Hey, look, girl, I'm gonna go ahead and fly you out to my place.
Yeah, like it ain't that deep. Like I was, you know, I had action, but I was just like, girl, we can get 100 lashes out here.
Slow down.
Who's administering the lashes? That's the.
First of all, we fighting. You think I'm gonna just let you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You can sentence me and all that, but when we get to the lashing part, square up.
None of that's assuming the position.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I'm just gonna bend over. And be
I'm not just gonna like, oh, okay, like you know what I'm saying. Now,
These other bitches might be buckling down.
Yeah, but like I seen Roots. I know what happens.
Grab that whip. I'll be like,
be like, hold up.
Your name is Kunta Kinte, motherfucker.
But like that's why I do my comedy because you know people be having. I be like, yeah, this shit is. There's a lot of shit we go through that I'd be like, that's unnecessary, but okay.
And that's a unique, specific experience as well.
Yeah. So the pandemic
messed it up. Yeah.
The pandemic was weird because like I do like social media content, but it was kind of weird because I felt like I was in a position to where I couldn't shoot like I wanted to. Like before the pandemic even happened, me and my now fiance were moving into her dad's place. We're like, we need to catch some money. I need to catch up. I need to pay off some bills. Yada yada yada. We moved in with the intent to stay for a couple months and then bounce. 2 weeks after we moved in, everything shut down. So we got stuck in the house with like 10 people.
Oh man.
Yeah, I would say my fiance is Mexican, big families.
Oh yeah, that was huge.
Everybody was in the house, a kid, a dog. The parents that didn't take care of the kid. Well, I ain't gonna say didn't take care of the kid. They just
they let
like,
I'm
like,
y'all here.
Y'all here.
Right. My household was but they didn't mind, so I couldn't
Yeah.
They couldn't.
Not for you.
Yeah. So I couldn't really like shoot. Like you want to shoot something, the baby running around.
It's just,
like, don't put that camera in here. Don't do that. I'm like, all right then. And then I was watching people because people who actually shoot social media content, they were just shooting. Like it worked for some people. Some people like the pandemic like brought their pages up because we had nothing to do but just watch YouTube.
I saw a lot of free concerts.
It helped me learn. Like
from the
I didn't know about ring lights. I didn't know about anything.
Oh yeah,
got your equipment.
Yeah, until the pandemic hit. Like you know, what I'm saying? I wasn't like on YouTube. Like you know, so my son like he'd be on YouTube, but I wasn't paying. I was like, oh, you can learn a lot of shit on YouTube. Like so, I learned
YouTube University for sure.
Yeah, so, you know, it upped my aptitude.
I found
like,
myself.
You know what I'm saying?
I know, you find yourself with equipment. You're like, man, I ain't know nothing. Now I got 2 ring lights. I have multiple screens, green screens. Like I have
you're a cinematographer. You're a director now.
Everything,
man, I learned, right.
And I got woke. I was like, oh, okay.
And I got woke.
Yeah.
We are oppressed. Fuck!
We are oppressed, and I'm in the house depressed.
This shit ain't for us.
Man.
Damn.
I used to set it up, too, and I'd be like, they'd be like, well, what are you watching? Oh, so-and-so's doing a free concert right now. Because, you know, a lot of the celebrities weren't doing anything, so they were talking to people. You were sending messages, and then free concerts. So I'm like, I'm just drinking a glass of wine and watching a free concert. Nice. Like
that's the most money
I ain't gotta see you. I ain't never gonna see you.
Like, without like forcing myself to like save.
No,
I think I saved a lot of money.
Because
come to
we
think
were
of it,
living with Kim's parents. Like we weren't paying any rent, but I still had the same job. So I was up there work. I paid off all my credit card debt. And I was like, yes. That's great. When we moved out, I was like, we in a different situation now, baby.
Yeah, you're so free.
He's like,
money off my back.
Financially. Rancho. Let's move.
He was like, we free.
Yeah.
Because that was stressful, especially living out here. Yeah. I'm not from here. I'm like, I moved to an expensive place with debt and was trying to figure it out.
And you know what the funny part is? I knew when you moved in and stuff, I'd be like, where are you calling me from? Oh, I'm in the car. I'm like, yeah. That was the only time he could get away. So there's too many people here.
Be outside.
Where you at? I'm in the car.
Where you at?
Because it was so like that was if I could record, that was a show and a half. Because we had the baby mom of the brother who had the kid who didn't watch it. She's sitting in the back for 12 hours playing Sims while he running around 3 years old.
That's crazy.
I'm like, yo, you wildin'. Then we had the hypochondriac auntie.
Not
only was
a whole reality show.
All kinds of stuff like, he's like, hey, you want to eat some of this food? Oh, well, that vegetable don't have this. It messes with my acid. Like everything had a thing. Like I was like, yo. So we just started calling her the acid. And one day she took wind of it. She's like, it was crazy. I was like, are you good? I was like, I don't really think that causes acid. She's like, look, when I eat shit like this, acid falls out my ass. I was like, what? Okay. And we were just like, we're just gonna let you be. Yeah, we're just gonna let you do your thing.
That's funny.
I learned that like white people are dark. Yeah. Like their comedy is different.
Who are some of your favorite white comedians?
This dude named Josh Hort. I like him. I'm sorry, I'm high too, so.
You guys was coming.
I'm intellectually not.
George Carlin.
Carlin's
great.
Great.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. Like, I like Robin Williams.
Yeah,
I love Robin.
Big Robin.
Oh yeah.
So like,
because his reputation as a stand-up is spotty because he was known as a joke thief, but he's also one of the most talented people that ever lived.
Comedic, like actor, he's phenomenal.
Yeah.
But I get what you mean about that.
No, I mean it's a tainted reputation because he was a great comic as well, but he was also known to be like a notorious joke thief. Like he was just so blatant. At one point, he used like the stories you hear, like he used to come up to the comedy clubs with security because he knew comics wanted to fuck him up.
That's like that. That's wild.
And John Witherspoon said he used to just like throw money because he already knew he was taking people's jokes, and so like that's so to think about. Like there was a comic like really doing that, but he was so talented at the same time. So it's like, damn, like can you respect this guy? Should I dislike him? Like it was tough to back and forth. Like I saw him live like once. I think this was maybe his last special before he passed away. He was like working out in New York or whatever like that, and he still had that just crazy energy because he used to like riff and then he'll improvise and do character stuff like that. So then sometimes you just don't know what is he taking and what is
original.
So
it's so good. But what you also found out was that he used to also like steal certain elements or things from a comic set and then put that into some of his comedic acting roles. So like funny lines, one-liners, or whatever that he used to take little bits like that and then put that into his improvised dialogue.
You can't say it wasn't his because he killed it.
How would you know?
Like
the average person is not gonna know, but at the same time, this man's fucking hysterical and he can act drama like with the best of them.
He probably delivered it better than the comedian.
I mean, that's what they call him, a joke enhancer. If you're not, so it's but Robin. You can't be mad if somebody says, "Oh, he's hilarious. He's one of the best to me," because he was.
He's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Like
he was a great comic.
Everybody does something shady.
Because I knew he was like obviously a comedian. But growing up, I seen him. Aladdin. I seen
You see the movie.
I seen the movie, and then I see him get on stage. He said, "Fuck." One time, I was like,
"What?"
Peter Pan.
Like,
he used to,
Hook.
But like, I'm
saying, like, poked out of his mind on stage.
I like, Red Fox, like.
I still want to hear about the white ones. We got still.
Well, there ain't a lot of white ones. Like,
it's a small list.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, I'm racist.
Oh. See, I was trying to get into some truth here.
No, we can get into like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't fuck with them like that. Like I know I got to, like, but I know more so the Jewish than anybody else. Like, that's who hold what I need to get to.
Right, they hold the weight out here.
Right. So I know things, but like. I'm very true to me. It's just like the community. Like I'm detached from the gay community because I'm black. Before I had way more black problems than I ever had gay problems. Yeah. So like I don't identify with like I'm not out there rallying for the LGBT because those aren't my problems. Like you know what I'm saying. So that's how I am. Like if I'm like it's a few white comedians, but like I'm not up on them. I like who I like.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if I go to your show and, like, you entertain me, I'm very much so, like, if you entertain me, it's just like these comedians who now, like, I feel like they're more skit comedians than stand-up. Because I'll go to their stand-up and I'll be like, damn, your skits are hilarious. However, your stand-up is not. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing.
That's true.
Because I do sketch comedy, and people have asked me, like, do you do stand-up? And I was like, I don't. I said, I write sketch, and I do performances, improv, that type of stuff. That's my thing. Like,
but you know your lane, and that's cool. Like,
Yeah.
and if
I'm
you making money
comfortable
in that
with
lane,
that,
cool.
Yeah.
I could
like,
try stand-up, but I don't have, like, that desire and need to get on stage. Like, I like to host and tell stories, but I don't even want you to get the misconception. Like, that was hilarious, and him be like, I go up there and just bomb. Like,
and that's me.
like
I just really love stand-up. But I know I got to do skits and do things like that. Like, just for branding, like, just like, you know, say one of my homegirls, she does comedy, and she's like, you need a clean set. And I'll be like, that ain't what I want to do. Like, I want to do what I'm passionate about. Like, you know, like I said, everybody's driven by money. So everybody's like, I'm going to have all these different avenues or streams of income. But, like, if you're not really passionate about it, you're not going to be in tune with it. It's not going to be that great.
Right.
And, like, that's how I am. Like, my stand-up's going to be great because that's what I enjoy doing. But skits and all these other things, like, I know I'm going to have to segue into acting. Like, clearly, comedy does lead into acting.
Well, you got sitcoms, all kinds of good
stuff.
stuff.
But, like, then, like, but my mindset, but I didn't have corporate jobs. So, like, in my mind, it's nothing for me to act because I act at work. As long as you're paying me, I'm going to do it.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm working corporate right now.
But my passion, but my passion is stand-up. So my stand-up is always probably going to be better than my acting or my skits.
Right.
Because that's what I would prefer to do.
Got you.
And so, like, it sucks
it.
for me coming up as a new comedian because, like, that's where my age gets me. Because it'll be more seasoned people like yourself who've been doing comedy, and they be like, you have to do this and got to do that. And I'll be like, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to do that.
Right, like, I'm a comic. I'm going to do how I want to do
you know what I'm saying? Well, this is how you make money. And I'm just like, well, everything, I make money. Like, I'm going to always make money. I ain't never going to be broke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I get it. Like, we all want to be wealthy and rich. But my thing is, like, if I'm successful, my thing is to make somebody else successful. If we all eat, we'll all always be rich.
Right.
So, like, that's my goal is to, like, let me just become successful in my own right the way I want to do it. And if you want to do it that way you do it, I'll pull you up. You know, I'm going to look out, and then you do that. You do all these other lanes.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Who are some of your contemporaries, if you want to shout them out? Like, some of you have any, like, comic friends who you kind of, like, coming up with?
I don't have no, like, who's doing, you know, that people know. But I can tell you, like,
your peers.
Ryan Davis, I love him.
Okay.
Ryan
Davis.
Yeah, he's funny.
I haven't met him, but he's one of my favorite. Like, I haven't seen him do stand-up.
He's very cool. I've met him 2 times.
I haven't seen him do stand-up, but, like,
funny.
his stuff online, he's, like, one of my favorites
like,
to watch. He's hilarious.
Tony Baker's hilarious to me.
Yeah, he's funny.
You know,
a genius.
If I had to choose, like, clean like Kev on stage, he's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, like...
No, I was saying, like people who you are coming up with. Like, who are you doing your mics, your shows, who are your, like, comic buddies who you're, like...
I don't have no comic. I'm really out here on my own. Like, I've met a few people like Brandon Black. Do you know him?
Brandon Black. No, I haven't had the pleasure.
He's nice. He's showing me around, but, like, I haven't met anybody because I met this old nigga, his dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I've been around them. But, like, I know all them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
This old nigga. Damn.
You know what I'm saying? No, but, like, he's a funny nigga. So I'll be around, like, Speedy. I've been around.
Okay. But if he's the homie, he's the homie. Even if you guys have, like
Memphis
disparaging
Will,
years
like,
in
you know what I'm saying? Those people like that. Like, you
numerous age gap.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm talking about gap as far as in comedy years, but if they friends, like that's helpful too. Like, don't get twisted because it's like, you know, we cool in life. So, I started my comedy journey a little bit later, but it's cool to have people like that.
Yeah. I love to meet people. I haven't met people, like, and I think it's because of my face. I ain't really approachable. Like, I'm social and fun, but, like, when you first see me, like, you'll be like, I don't know if I should go talk to her. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm meeting people. Yeah, just be like, because I'm the only child, so I don't have a problem being by myself. Right. So I do a lot of things by myself. Like, I don't really need, you know what I'm saying, to be with somebody to enjoy something.
Yeah.
So I'm learning to be.
I'm one of those people, I can go to a movie alone and be
I would like
fine.
that. Cool. I'm like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I meet women, but, like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not pressed.
Yeah. Not like that, but I'm talking about, like, I might meet another female comedian, but it don't really stay comedic.
Right. K-Dot is in these streets.
Yeah, right. But I'm not trying to be in these streets. I'll be like, I know I ain't the only fucking dyke out here telling jokes.
I got these jokes at the crib.
Nah, I just be like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I met you, like, I'm gonna follow you and like.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm happy to see the journey, how things,
grind,
like great, like like you know what I'm saying. I'm a sponge, like I'm very receptive to what anybody has to give me, like wherever they are in their journey, because it's so new to me, and I crave knowledge. Like I love to learn. So like anybody doing something that they're passionate about or they're just really good at, I'm in tune. I'm gonna like listen to you because I want to know, like, you know what I'm saying, you killing that because you enjoying it. So I definitely want to listen to you and take your advice. And
you can still be racist. Just watch a couple more white comics.
No, okay. Any suggestions? Like,
yeah.
Who?
Bill Burr, Sebastian Maniscalco. I think
I'm familiar with Bill Burr, but I haven't watched a lot of stuff.
Well,
Sebastian
Maniscalco. He has a lot of specials on Netflix. You can look back. Regardless, I know he has a little bit of a spotty reputation, but Louis C.K. is still a great comic amongst the pack.
Okay. No, definitely. I'm gonna check some people out when I get home today.
Yeah. Michelle Wolf, she's really, really good.
Okay.
Right. Not Kramer.
Nah, we going.
No.
Moving on. What's next?
Yeah. I just want to hear what you guys have to say.
That was funny though. Like the day I went to the Laugh Factory, the day before he did that fuck shit.
Oh wow!
You know what I'm saying?
Just missed it.
Yeah, I just missed it. I was just like, wow, that's crazy.
He would have got a nice egg. I don't know where I would have found that egg.
Went to the back.
I would have ran out.
He hasn't been on stage since.
I would have ordered fries. I'd be like, I want fries, but just bring me the potato.
He's like, I don't want an egg to crack. I want some shit to really.
I might go watch that just for nostalgic purposes. That was an interesting.
It was
rant.
He was cracking though. He was like,
oh yeah, you saw him.
The pressure was.
When he said it, he realized that it just wasn't it. Like he thought it was about to be. Like, where'd you think that was gonna go?
Did y'all just see the recent? I want to say he's from Atlanta, and he bombed. And like they booed. They
What's
was
his
like, what's that?
He's a white comedian.
No, he's black. Desi Banks.
Oh, my boy sent me a clip of that.
Yeah, and they was like,
he did
but that's because they didn't understand it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was like, what?
He did his bit, and he talked fast. It didn't land, and then he kept going, and he like, yeah, boy.
Yeah, and they were like, boo. I was just like, damn,
bad.
I don't look forward to that.
He's super popular online, so that shit's gonna.
Like, when you
and I was like, he a skit dude. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Some guys, well, you know, it was also too, like, in his spot, because I actually shoot more bail on the social comedians than most, because it's like I understand, like if he's actually like really trying to like work the craft as a stand-up, it's gonna be a harder path because he's already somebody who's kind of known, and he's packing out rooms or doing rooms that might be more packed, and you can't really. And they just if they just say, hey, if you somebody we know, we expect you to be fun. We don't know if you've been putting time into stand-up or not. So you know, if he's really trying to go through and take his lumps, you just gonna have to go through it a little bit more publicly than some others. But hey, you know, you live to get on stage another day. But I know a lot of guys who, you know, had that pressure at first and they were able to build themselves out. So if he really cares about stand-up, he'll put in the work. Like DC Young Fly, you know, he was a Wildin' Out, and he was an internet dude before Wildin' Out, and then he got into stand-up and he really took the craft serious and he really worked on his shit, and now he's a funny.
No, but I saw them in Ontario, and it's really good that they have their
shout out to 85 South.
Right.
Yeah.
That's 85 South.
Chico Bean, Carlos Miller. I mean, yeah, they're all great comedians, and they're fucking selling out arenas.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, theaters as podcasters.
Well, that's gonna be us.
I gotta give a shout out to my people. I gotta give a shout out to the whole crew is stupid. I don't know if they listen or not, but the whole crew is stupid. Y'all be killing me.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's hilarious.
Shouting them out. Okay.
I
thought you were talking about like a stupid crew, like the stars of the stupid crew.
Nah, the whole crew is stupid.
They
It's
stupid
like
funny.
was it Big Ja? You guys know Craig. There's comedians. Craig Smith, Barry Brewer.
Shout out to Barry Brewer, Craig Smith,
Minx, and
All Def.
I'm missing somebody. Ken Edwin.
Okay.
They're hilarious.
You have like a text group, y'all like.
No. They're the whole crew is stupid. I just know them because we shoot sketches. And
Got you.
And I watched them all. I watched them all.
No, I thought like they have their group where they talk about. That's what I was asking. You know, I mean, you know,
they could.
You could have text groups.
Yeah.
A lot of text groups.
There used to be a lot of sketch groups, like especially like on social media.
I was in that sketch world. Like you've been part of like crews who used to film like a lot together.
I did that on Sunday actually. Like two comedians hit me and was like, "We're gonna rent an Airbnb and we're gonna put sketches and film for about 5 hours." So I was like, "Cool." Like
get down.
People do
that.
Nice.
So
who you like working with the most, Will?
Who I like working with, the sketch wise?
Yeah, in the sketch world, in the IG world.
Man, it's tough. I ain't gonna say it's tough. My partner G Wayne from G Wayne TV is hilarious. Big Ja, even though he's business, he's somebody who I admire a lot. Not just because like he's like a big sale, but like even before he was big on social media, he's just been a down to earth person.
Right.
People know him as a comedian, but he's like
he's
legit,
really chill.
He
yeah,
like legit studied
him,
film. Like he knows cinematography and stand up. So he's like legit knows what he's doing. So I was like a sponge. He's kind of the person that helped me with like when I was trying to get my editing going. My video. So he showed me that stuff, and then I started going start pushing that stuff out. So he's somebody I admire. You said work with. I was gonna say people I like.
I mean, it could be both. I just, you
brought up Ryan Davis. I've never met Ryan Davis, but I think he's fucking hilarious.
And he's also worth the money. Like stand up, like he's legit. He's a really good
But his comedy is, they be facts. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he just make it funny. You know, I'm like, but he's spitting truths. Like, preach.
Yeah, he's definitely embraced being a social commentator.
I feel like I'm leaving people out, but I'm just like,
hey man.
No, that's how I feel. Like when you ask me, I'm just like, man, I don't really.
There's a lot
Then
of
you gonna think about it later.
Hey, we don't gotta shout them out. Just we can keep going.
I'm gonna shout out Nick Alexander. You know.
Oh.
Nick Alexander, man. Yeah, we're trying to get more into like the sketch world as far as like social media, but me and him have done like live performances and sketch shows, and it's definitely a pleasure to work with.
Yeah, it's hard to build like a live thing up with sketch because it just the medium is not the same. It's a great feeling. Like I would love to one day be able to like tour and do like live sketches and then stand up and like just have a whole mix of like a whole variety show because it's really fun.
It can be done.
It can be. You can't say never. But it's just like you would. Right. You gotta make that social media pop, and then people want to grab it, and then you can present them something.
People come and watch you.
Yeah, it will come.
Here too, because everybody's here so like internet based. Versus if you go to like the Chicago, like the theater states.
But I just think in general, like I think if it's like cool if like when we used to do my old group Cornbread or whatever like that, like to build up. If you can build up yourself on social media, and then people want to come out to see you, and then actually provide them with like a sketch show. Because that's the kind of thing that's lost. Like everybody fiends for the old in Living Color, Mad TV or whatever sketch Chappelle Show whatever. And there's always a couple of sketch shows that come out that are cool, but like I think people really underestimate how fun live sketch can be. You know what I'm saying? It's just not as it's just not as viable for whatever reason.
I love live sketch comedy.
Yeah.
Even more so than I love social media because people see it, but it's like that instant gratification. It's like doing stand up here in the lab.
Yeah, you got a taste of it.
Yeah, and that's why. And I didn't do a lot of that too during the pandemic Zoom because I'm like, I need to know if my jokes are hitting. Like,
I did Zoom comedy.
I wasn't getting the feedback,
I embraced it. It worked. It serves its purpose.
You're just telling jokes, and then on the other end, it's like.
I mean, it's not always the best to get your laughs and ha-has, but it's a transition, but you don't want to do that forever, but damn the pandemic.
Yeah, damn the pandemic.
We had did before the pandemic shut off 2 months prior. We had did the sketch festival in San Francisco with the group, the Cornbread Kitchen, and it was like live, like this. It was
it was like a sold out like 100-seat venue in Frisco at this like theater for sketch. Like they have shows like all weekend long.
And people were loving it.
Yeah,
because people love to laugh. Like
takes your mind away.
Yeah, laugh is.
It's the best medicine.
Yeah, someday I want to do that. I want to do like a variety show where it's like stand up and sketches and maybe something else like maybe / podcast where people just everybody comes on stage and just talk shit with each other.
So basically, the No Name Podcast will be hosting soon.
Right.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that'll be the thing.
Sketch, stand up, musical performances, talent showcase. We're gonna get it cracking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
So if you're out there and you got some talent, rather it's funny, rather you can sing, rather you got something to show,
hit us up.
Let us know. Because we're going to put it together.
We're going to get that together.
You guys need it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
Everybody except... No, I'm just playing.
That
some cold shit.
Everybody except K-Dot. Oh,
K-Dot.
Well, you can bring Karina. No.
Okay. She's cool.
Right. Karina's cool.
She's cool.
Like to meet her.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like to meet Karina sometime.
Oh, man. Karina.
Anything else we got to cover?
Yeah. Let's do the Throwback Thursday question.
That's what I was going to say. We had a question in there.
Okay, so... What was your first record, tape, or CD that you owned, and do you still own it?
And for tape, for those of you guys who are young out there, that's
a
cassette.
You might not
like
remember
a
them
2 rings.
Are you saying like
A-side,
we bought with our own money?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the first one. Mine is, I'll go first. This is old. Mine was Roger and Zapp, Computer Love.
Oh, that's what you bought?
Whoa.
You bought the single?
It was
Bought the single?
I was young.
That's a good one, though.
That was
You bought
the
a single,
song.
like
yeah.
just a single?
Yeah,
Did it have the
it was
remix
just
or
a single.
another version
It
or
was
just
single
one
and
song?
Push it down the
remix.
little
A
sleeve.
single,
like-
Yeah, it
so
was
a single and a
remix.
remix.
So it didn't have that
Single.
much film in it.
Yeah.
You like
It
to skate?
was,
How much was it?
I skate
was-
to Computer
Actually,
Love.
I got it for
Yeah,
$1.
$1.
I got it for $1
Wow.
at the swap
You
meet.
skate?
The Rhodium? That's where you was at?
Yeah.
You skate?
That
Yeah, I
was
know
the
the
Oh, I
song.
got something for you. I got a video I want to do. So.
Yeah, I know how to skate.
How about you, Will? Do you remember a CD or whatever you purchased?
Mine
What did
or,
you? Yeah.
I have two in mind.
Oh Lord.
Huh? It was Tyrese, the Sweet Lady album.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Look
And
at
then,
you, lover boy.
I know, he's
Usher,
on love.
My Way.
Oh,
That's
Oh,
from my
wow.
ways.
That was a big
Okay.
album.
That was a great
Too.
album.
That was a good
As
one.
far as like me going out to get an album, like, we
Yeah.
had albums at
Yeah.
the house like Belle Biv DeVoe and Montel, like so.
Yeah.
My mom used to always buy the clean albums for rap because that's what parents did to just
The clean
fuck it up,
albums.
and you have to hear rappers cursing, whatever.
Man.
But when I had money to buy my own album,
Yeah.
I think the first one it might have been Cisco's Unleash the Dragon.
I had
That was a classic.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Ooh, that dress so
Song,
scandalous.
Hey,
Hey,
incomplete.
I'm bumping that on the way home.
Unleash the
Fuck that.
Dragon.
Yeah.
You know, I got to get it. He has
Oh
some
my
big
God,
records.
so-
So Sexual. Yo, that was a fire album.
The album was fire though.
Ooh,
Everything
that was a
with
good
Ja
one.
Rule, Drew Hill.
I was
Yeah.
just gonna
Oh my God, that's
piggyback
funny.
off what you said about the
Ja
edited
Rule.
albums. I was Cash Money fan. I
Uh-huh.
told
Yeah.
my mom, I was like, yo, I want Cash Money. She goes, oh yeah. I was like, I want that Juvenile album because she actually liked the song Back That Ass Up.
Yeah.
So, but she bought me the edited version. I didn't
I
know
learned so much
and when
about
she
your
Back
bought
mom
it,
that
every
thing
I
up.
didn't
time.
really know what edited meant. So I got
Yeah.
up, oh shit. I went to go play and it was like back there. I was like, what?
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 Did you ever used to burn
About
CDs and
editing.
it would like have other shit in it? And like,
Yeah.
so then you would hear
I
the song
hated
somewhere
that.
else, but you would sing the version you burned.
Yeah.
So whatever that other little
Oh, it'd be
nuance
burning.
was in
Oh,
there,
like,
yeah.
did somebody make this version?
Yeah, you'd be like, yeah, like it'd be like DJ Clue. You'd be like,
Right.
I'm so
Clue
used to saying
mixtapes.
it.
Yeah, I think
DJ
that
Clue.
might have been one of the first that I bought with my own money because like at that, Cisco was on top of the world. Thong
Yeah.
Song
Oh,
was
yeah,
fucking
he
running
was.
the world.
Yeah, Unleash the Dragon.
Yeah, that was a good.
I think I even bought a little dragon medallion. Dragon and
Hilarious.
yeah, I might still have it.
I asked my mom if I could
That's
dye my hair like
hilarious.
Cisco, and she was like,
Had a
no.
little vest with your chest out.
Right. Did you do the? Did you dye the hair?
Did
Nah.
you dye the hair?
Try to
Oh.
run over people's head. You try to walk on people.
Did you try any backflips in the
Oh
sand?
my
I
God,
tried
that's
no
hilarious.
backflips in the
Right.
sand. I wasn't, but I did play the album over and over in the crib, and I
Uh-huh.
performed the song, I think, like at some karaoke, some talent show at summer camp or whatever.
You
like
did. He was
that.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
how
that
shit-
was, come on.
That was
Yeah,
it
that's-
right there.
I'm gonna look it up. I was singing Cisco's a thong song. My lady and I went to Europe, and which I was actually surprised in Europe, like, cause you know how you go to other countries, everybody they know pop culture.
It's bigger in Europe
Yeah.
than it is over
But it's
here.
like certain. I
They
didn't,
love
I didn't
it.
know that because I went
Yeah.
over there and a Biggie song came on. This white girl, she was just and with her accent too was just murdering every line. I
See,
was
they
like,
love it.
yo. And
Yeah.
then Cisco came on. I was drunk as shit. I don't even really drink these days. But at that time, I did. And I remember singing Cisco. I have it on tape of me screaming that, yeah. I was in the
You
club.
all
Yeah,
went for it.
most
Oh my God,
most
that's
artists will
hilarious.
tell you when they tour and they go across the pond and go over the
Uh-huh.
world and whatever like that, countries and people that don't speak English but know the words to their songs, like
It's
that's
insane.
how
Like,
powerful
they
music
know
is.
it.
And
Yep.
yeah, and Europe and Asia and Australia, those markets, they appreciate music. So even if it's like
Australia's
they're not like
Mhm.
a artist that's the hottest or whatever like that, they still hold them up in big lore. It doesn't become like in who's next, like
Right.
America kind of
Right.
phases
Local
artists
in
out.
LA, but everybody over there knows who you are.
I mean, and it's not like we don't know them here. It's just
Yeah.
the way we treat artists, though. Once
Right.
they're like their run is kind of over, but the
Right.
love over there overseas, like every artist will tell you, rapper will tell you,
Consistent
it's
Yeah,
consistent
forever.
when they go across
we
the.
know we
Yeah.
performing
'Cause
next.
they love Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
They love Wu-Tang.
Who was your
Wu-Tang,
first
Europe.
one?
Netherlands.
The first one
Oh,
that I
you said
like,
Germany.
I really cared that I bought was the Chronic album. Like, I bought the
Oh,
CD.
that's a
one,
good
or-
one.
We've all
That
picked,
is yeah.
we've all picked really good projects.
Yeah.
So I'm really
I'm about
proud
to say, I
of our
had the second
selection.
one with the first one.
Yeah.
Like the bus couldn't get to my house fast enough. Like that's how
That's a good one.
excited I was. Like,
Yeah.
How much did that blow your mind,
my
like
God.
hearing the tracks and then Snoop? That's
Yeah.
Snoop's intro,
yeah, it was just
and that's when skits were popular. So that was like one
right.
of the first sex
and
ones.
it just felt good to like I grew up around people who spoke like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So like
That's
to
big for
hear
the
it,
West Coast.
yeah. So like to
That's
hear it
huge.
on like
You
I
got
was
to
just
hear
like,
people
yo,
like
this
that
is
you
my life. Like this is
Yeah.
my coast. Like so,
Yeah,
it resonated with me.
That's peak Dr. Dre creatively.
Right.
I mean, you know, it was a few years removed from NWA, and then he launching Snoop, then he's going solo, and he was just in his bag at that time.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
How about Edward? Any album you remember that you bought?
Well, if we want to say bought or trade and bartered.
There we go. However you got
Trade and barter.
Trade and barter.
Because I had X-Men cards when I was younger, and I remember paying 10 X-Men cards for Doggy Style, Snoop Dogg's album.
Wow.
10. He traded 10.
That's funny.
And how much did you guys have to listen to the album in secret? Because
I know.
His dad, if they found out they were listening to Doggy Style.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
My mom had that.
No, one in like East Coast. I mean, New York always fucked with Snoop, really, even with the beef shit. But like Haitian parents with hip hop was a no go.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Listening to Devil's music.
Yeah.
But we had a radio in our room.
You had to really sneak it.
Yeah.
We had a radio in our room, and I don't know if you guys remember doing this, but you know, to get some of the songs, you get a tape, you know, like a blank cassette tape, and hit record from the radio. But we had one in our room, you know.
The struggles we faced back then.
Man, I think everybody from born out into the early whatever to up until like early mid '90s. Yeah. That was the last era of that where you would tape record a CD or from the radio.
Once we found out about that record button on the radio.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Especially because in New York you have Hot 97, and at that time, man, the way you hear some of the shit that was popping off, you might never hear them songs again. Like especially when it's like midnight, 1 o'clock, the mixtape hours. Like they New York used to literally like put out like dope ass songs and artists and shit like that, or collabs or freestyles when they come on and freestyle. Like you definitely want to like record those. How about you, Nick? What album you remember like copping?
I remember vividly, man. I convinced my mom to take me to it was like a Target or some shit to get DMX's first album. It's Dark and Hell is High.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's so fucked up though. My mom was like, "All right, put it in."
Oh, she wanted to hear it.
The first song, the intro.
What that nigga say? The commission?
DMX.
The commission.
1 2.
Mom wanted to hear it.
As soon as the album come on, my mom just turned around like, "What the fuck?" Took it out, threw it out the window.
Wow.
Right there in the parking lot.
The dog was barking, and then she just
took out. So I went home. I told my older brother, who was like a year and a half older than me, and he went and stole the album for me the next day.
He went and stole
the album. So that's the
he
first
looked
album
out. He looked out.
Hey, he had your back. He had your
DMX,
back.
man.
DMX was the first parental advisory album I was able to get under my mom. She bought it without looking. She just went. It wasn't that one. It was My Name Is X, the one with the X on the front.
Okay, that was like the third album.
Yeah.
And then there was like,
that wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
That wasn't that bad.
And she didn't listen. I just listened to that shit in silence.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Miss Patrice, what we got over here?
Right.
Yeah.
Aging myself because mine is a cassette tape.
Okay.
But it was Janet Jackson, Rhythm Nation, 1814.
Rhythm Nation, where it's at?
With the with the fold out lyrics and everything. So that was
fold out lyrics. Oh my
God.
Hey, just to really remind y'all.
Low key, like you're not aging yourself because the Chronic album was the one I like really cared about. But the first the first music I ever bought was Raising Hell by Run DMC.
Oh, see, that's a good one. So, and then when you open up and fold, you're like,
and it was a clear tape. I thought that was dope. I was like, it's clear, it's not
that
white.
Was a good one.
To answer next question, some years later, I did end up repurchasing the CD, which I still have.
Nice.
But of course, everybody streams everything now. But
I used to have like a booklet where I hold my CDs. I think the booklet
is
somewhere. I don't know where the cases are with the art covers and stuff.
My mom took mine. My mom is like a procurer of all my old things.
Oh, nice.
So
I literally got jacked in Oakland when I was on Amtrak.
Whoa.
I have all my copied CDs that I used to copy everybody.
All my lime wires.
All my little
lime wires.
Lime wire?
Master. Right. This isn't Crank That. I waited 12 hours for this to download.
You know how many Crank That's there were when that shit came out? I was like, all right, when we get that new Soulja Boy, and it was like, crank that Batman, crank that Load.
You know, because that was Soulja Boy's technique. So Soulja Boy would just copy whatever the hit song was. Yeah. And he would just title the song that. So that's why everybody heard the song. Because people you try to download Nelly and then Crank That to come on. And you're like, what the fuck is this?
Truly ahead of his
time. By the time you turn it off, it's hot. You know, you're like,
ahead of his time, man.
Man.
Soulja Boy,
people can't.
He was.
He can't knock the hustle from Soulja Boy at all.
That boy was like 16 and rich.
Yeah. He need to get off the drugs. Like, no, for real. Like, he is a genius. Like, he patented a lot of stuff. Like, he was doing a lot of stuff before other people.
Production.
But, like, you could tell, like, that's Chris Brown. You could tell these fools be on them drugs. Like, man, just, like, get off those drugs.
It's too late now, though.
Too late.
Wow, way positive, man.
Chris Brown and Soulja ain't that old.
Hey, if Bobby can get clean, anything's possible.
Bobby's not clean.
Bobby's
not clean. He ain't never gonna get clean since Whitney Houston died. Like, he forever gonna be.
You don't think he's been sober? He drinks. I know he still drinks, but he hasn't done drugs.
I say, like,
he got sober before.
Bobby Brown is like, he's a black, he's our Black Kennedy. Like, they got something over his family. Like, you know, like all the Kennedys died.
Oh,
like,
we get into our conspiracy hour.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get
Off-cam Ed is
usually
our
Bobby Brown
conspiracy.
out with his flowers for the Don't Be Cruel album. That
conspiracy.
shit was one of my favorites.
Don't Be Cruel.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That whole
classics.
Oh,
So many of them.
Classic.
Like, that's why I was like, I don't know what these young kids are gonna listen to. Like, they don't have no slow songs. Like, they don't have no love
Bruno
songs.
Mars is and
Sonic.
the Silk Sonic album.
I think they consider Travis Scott like
slow song.
I don't know about
Travis Scott.
No, but like I tell
You
them,
talking
feel
about
like
motherfucker with all those pink
yeah, but like emotionally, like listen to what they talk about. Like I think a lot of stuff, like if you're a certain age, like it's the music you listen to because that's how it helped you. Like I think it was more men singing about how to care and how to love than there is now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, because it's like even if you have the Chronic, but then you still have Keith Sweat.
Right.
And so
You have something like they don't have no balance. Like even if it's Tory Lanez, he's still kind of being disrespectful, even though it's in a. It
R&B.
may be, you know what I'm saying, maybe melodic or, you know what I'm saying, but it's like,
there's no gentleman in the
like,
mainstream R&B
like,
music.
you know what I'm saying, my mom and my dad used to like the OJs. Like, the OJs got a song called Cry Together. Like, I think everybody needs to listen to that because it tells you, it's a man saying, like, you can be emotional. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you're not hearing that, like, you know what I'm saying, you're not going to do it.
Right. And in the same group,
right
they got the Backstabbers.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Balanced, though.
Right. It's balanced.
There's no gentleman R&B, and we don't have no more groups.
Yeah, we don't have no more groups.
Because even like the more like prestige, like if Chris Brown, like I'm a big fan of Chris Brown.
Yeah.
But like just listen to his music, like he's a dope artist, but listen to what he's talking about, his sex.
Yeah, everything is sexual with him. Like, so like.
That's what R&B music is.
No, that's what R&B music is, but like what she's saying about like the caring factor in it.
You don't care? You don't have a heart?
No,
I don't want you cussing at me.
I mean, he has a couple of songs, but even Usher, but you can tell like.
Bitch, you know I love you.
But like Usher is a good example, right? Because his music evolves. You can tell that's his life. Like he got a song right now called Bad Habits. You can tell like that's his life because he got all these different babies. Like I love, but I'm bad at it. Like you know what I'm saying? So you can have an understanding. Like you know what I'm saying? Like so Usher is a good example, but like Chris Brown might have no air. Where it's like, or yo.
I was about to say
yo. Yeah. I was like,
you know what I'm saying? But like everything else is like wet the bed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I mean today's R&B artists, they don't thrive in the crooner.
Right.
Whatever, like I'm a big fan of right now Brent Faiyaz.
Yeah, he's
and Brent Faiyaz is really cool, but like his shit.
But it's
like,
toxic as a motherfucker.
It's toxic.
Yeah,
he's a
like
toxic nigga.
But that's like Summer Walker.
Voice.
Like I dig Summer Walker, but that's it's toxic to the motherfucker. But it's relatable to like that was my last relationship. So I'm like, oh, I understand.
That's a good one.
What you're singing about. You know what I'm saying? But I have a balance because I'm older, so I know like I might go back and listen to.
I was listening to Bobby Womack on the way here.
Boys to Men.
Because none of their music is toxic.
Boys to Men.
No, it's toxic too.
No,
but
some
like,
of it is. But
what's the toxic New Edition song?
Any Heartbreak. First of all, they're talking about little kids. Like,
well, they were kids.
No, they were not kids. Them niggas
they were
teenagers. Heartbreak?
Not any.
They were
older.
Not any Heartbreak.
On that one.
They're like 19 to 21 on that album.
They're
kids.
That's kids.
No, they weren't kids on that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anything under 18 is.
What is Hit Me Off? Hit Me Off?
Hit Me Off.
That's a toxic. Hit Me Off ain't toxic.
But it's like like I'm a real big fan of Donell Jones. Like I love Donell Jones.
Donell Jones.
All right.
So like you know
that was toxic.
Some of it's toxic, but
when
like
you love someone, you just don't.
But like I got his very first album called My Heart.
Right.
So like if you listen to that album, you'll see like clearly the dynamics of his relationships change.
I saw his unsung.
Yeah, because My Heart isn't as toxic as like Journey of a Gemini and all this other like the other stuff where I don't know, I can't remember the name of that album, but the one where he's singing an old girl like. fuck, man, I need to stop smoking.
We went deep into the throwback.
I know. I need a Genuine song.
Genuine too, like Genuine's toxic.
I like he was toxic, but
very sexual too.
Yeah, he's very
sexual.
So anxious. That's right, my nigga.
Saying,
in those jeans.
He's excited.
In those jeans.
Ain't none of your friends' business.
He made a whole song about getting jeans.
Because girls
we all knew that one.
I'm not gonna.
Ain't that more toxic than that nigga's baby hairs now.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
So it's just like, yeah, like I try to vibe on different things. Like, let me tell you how I became I ain't like a Drake fan. Like I don't know all this nigga songs, but like I didn't realize how many songs he had until I went to his concert.
Drake got a catalog.
Oh yeah,
like my ex took me to a Drake concert, and I was like, this nigga got hits.
Yeah.
I did not know he had this many songs. Like I didn't really pay attention. Like, oh, he's been putting out a lot of records.
Yeah.
So
10 years.
He's not stopping either.
Yeah.
He has his tour bus. His tour bus has a recording studio.
I mean, you got to, man. You gotta keep the
I was
hits
just
coming.
telling them how like I seen Drake in concert twice. And the first time I saw him, he's as big as he is now. He was opening up, like so. Literally, it was J. Cole opening up for Drake, and then Drake opened up for Mary J. Blige.
Oh, okay.
And so I was like, just kind of watching that because now J. Cole and
I
Drake
love
are
Mary
like,
J. Blige, but
They do their own arenas now.
Oh, you don't like Mary J?
no, I love Mary J. I don't like her live.
You gotta keep it 100 about the vocals.
Yeah, like
Oh, she's
but
not
like
a
the
live
songs are
Mary J.
nostalgic
Blige,
to me.
sing,
But like when
she's
you
not,
go
like,
to
for
when you
who
go
she
to
is, you would think you would expect
it's
that.
like Fantasia.
Yeah.
Like Fantasia, I had to walk out. I was like, she's screaming way too much for me.
Oh, she's more singing than she's more
That
screaming
back
than
of the
singing.
uvula and the
more
throat.
singing.
Yeah.
She kicked those shoes off. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go watch this from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Some people just ain't it.
Yeah, it's just like they.
I mean, you know, sometimes that happens when they get a little bit older. They
studio
kind of
artists.
rely on some of their not gimmicks or antics, but just they lean a certain way as opposed to kind of what they were known for, or like you knew she could sing, but you knew she could lean into the screaming thing, and now she does
she can sing. It's just like, man, you ain't got to do all that. Like
some of them can sing. Like what's one that my girl always talking about? She's an amazing vocalist, but I feel like she doesn't have to do as much as Christina Aguilera. She can sing her ass off, but sometimes it's like, did you really need that many runs in that? Like she.
Oh, so she overdo it and it gets on your nerve.
Sometimes. I mean,
you seen her
like
live?
Vocally, she's good. I mean, yeah, she can sing her ass off.
But have you seen her live?
Yeah.
I've seen Christina Aguilera.
Okay.
Live, yeah.
Oh yeah, she kills it live.
Yeah.
I'm like.
She can sing.
No, she can definitely.
I just feel like certain people. It's like you sing so good, you don't even have to go that hard. Like.
Yeah.
Jennifer Hudson.
Who did
She said that's what you think about.
Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson.
Oh.
I would
yeah, that's
I
a
would
good one,
take
too.
her being a good live show. No. Yeah.
I don't.
Vocally, I'm sure
Yeah.
she's great. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing
but
Adele.
even like in not live
Adele,
performances,
probably, yeah.
but performances
Adele,
where
you
I've
gonna-
seen her like perform, I just feel like she does a lot.
Adele, you getting straight vocals.
Like people, y'all just be so like y'all be too much. Man, she be doing a lot. You know, she's performing for like thousands. You know, who paid money. They gotta do a lot.
You gotta put
You would hate it if she was lazy, going like, you know what? Y'all know the song. Y'all sing that shit. Y'all would hate that shit.
Some people do
hard to
that.
play
Some
with
people
that.
do that though. That's funny.
They're like,
Y'all know the words. Send up, bitch. No, you sang. You wrote this shit. You sing.
No, I
it.
get you because some people like.
I'm fucking with you.
Yeah.
Like I went to see BBD and they can't sing New Edition songs, so people got mad.
We know, yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying?
They're legally not allowed to.
Yeah.
I've heard them sing like They'll sing anything that Ricky had vocals on. Like if Ricky.
Because what did they say?
It's a copyright.
Yeah, because Johnny Gill and
Ralph Tresvant.
Yeah,
when they was when the last couple of years when they was kind of like working through their shit.
Some people was like, and I'm like, yo, just like.
So maybe I give more perspective behind the Bobby thing when they did the RBRM, because then it was like, we'll just do BBD and Bobby Brown shit, and that's enough to not have to worry about not
the rest of the stuff.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but like they could do Telephone Man because Ricky and Bobby sing on Telephone, but they couldn't go sing like
like a mix.
Like If It Isn't Love, because that's an all Ralph song.
And it's got Johnny.
Yeah, you know.
So,
but I'm glad they put all their shit behind them.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying.
But that's Ralph's song. You can't just be.
That's like I appreciated Versus. Like Versus was like the best thing that to me that came out of the pandemic.
I'm still waiting on certain.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. I was sitting there watching
going
concerts
on right now, actually.
Shaka Khan versus Stephanie Mills.
I love Stephanie Mills.
Yeah,
yes, right now.
Shaka Khan, I love me some Shaka.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
What y'all think about 3 6 Mafia and Bone Thugs?
Bone Thugs about to work
I
that ass.
just think it's just two different.
I'll say this right now.
Feelings.
When
like
Bone Thugs brings Uncle Charles out,
yeah,
niggas is gonna lose it. When Uncle Charles come out, that's all I'm gonna say.
And I'm gonna miss everybody.
I know.
They ain't gonna have no comeback for that. Once Uncle Charles come out, y'all be like,
because like to me it's like it's sipping on some scissor.
Yeah. That one.
Tear the club up.
Yeah.
They got club bangers though.
Yeah.
I don't know if Bone Thugs has club bangers.
You know how I know 3 6 Mafia? Because I went to a black college. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some things are just more self-driven as opposed to, like, Bone Thugs was just, like, I was telling them, like, I like Bone Thugs until I started working.
You drive to Bone Thugs.
I started working at this Subway, and my manager was a Spanish guy, and he loved Bone Thugs, and I had to hear it too much. You know what I'm saying? So like that turned me off of Bone Thugs.
It's the first of the month.
Yeah, like
it's very. I'm glad just groups are like they stepped up to the plate just to say, hey, we're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it, right?
And even if Bone Thugs had a bigger catalog or whatever like that, but 3 6 Mafia they have an Oscar-winning song too. Their resume is just different. It's just they're very different. It's
just too different.
But we love it. We'll see what comes out of it.
You gotta get people in the same I guess you.
I don't know. I mean, sometimes you feel like this might not work, but then hey, they might pull off a great show because the contrasting styles.
It don't even matter. Like I like 112 and Jagged Edge, but I didn't like their verses.
Well, that's because it was
the audio.
The connection shit was a problem. It was raining that day. Then there was
it? I didn't know it was raining. I was
just they had it was like the Nelly Ludacris one. There was connection issues also that kind of like plagued it. And then then you see the ego kind of back and forth. You could see that because they were like definitely contemporaries, and that's the extension of the Bad Boy versus So Def thing. Like, it probably would have been better live though.
Like I like Jeezy and Gucci Mane because it was real. Like Gucci came on some real shit. Like nigga,
oh yeah, that was good.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how they are.
That was for the streets.
Wow. Yeah, I still feel a certain way.
And then they rocked it together.
And Ghostface and Raekwon, I like that one.
I didn't see that one.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. I mean, you don't know that they had a.
You guys want to see?
I like that DMX one.
But Snoop, that was a cool one.
DMX was doing it.
Cool.
Yeah.
We can't leave out.
What, Ashanti and Keisha Cole?
No, Dipset versus.
That was the Lox. Like the Lox exposed Dipset.
Oh, that was hilarious.
And it was all about performance.
I don't even think they was ready for what was about to happen.
No,
that shit was so good. I ordered Pharmacy for Life. I was like, these niggas is holding their breath in. I need these vitamins and this black seed oil.
Right. That was hilarious.
They put on a masterclass in terms of showmanship because a lot of people just felt like Dipset had the swag and here's the thing: the Lox never dominated as a group. You always had their stuff, but they've been a part of great shit.
Yeah.
And Jadakiss obviously is Jada, but like you
Jada
just didn't feel like are they gonna take it? But then they just wanted the performance, and then obviously the New York shit talking. And
that was
it was great.
That shit was crazy. That was probably my favorite
when they played the Grammy.
we got Grammys. These niggas don't got Grammys. They sell Grams. That's the thing. It's like wrestling. You gotta get the trash talking has to be good. That sells it. It always sells
research.
it.
Yeah.
Right. You know what you get. You know what you
get. But you dig back, it was like, but Lox had that shit. They had the mixtape era. They dominated the mixtape era. Then they had mainstream with Bad Boy. Then they moved over to Rough Riders and were part of the DMX, come up. And then they've had their own success. So it's like they were part of a lot of great shit in hip hop, which is people forget.
Like I'm old, so like, and I just think it would be dope. I would want to see Queen Latifah and MC Lyte. Like, I just think that would be dope.
That would be a good one. I would like to see that one.
That'd just be fun. Like,
I'm sure they have 20 songs. I don't know if there's 20 hits. There's probably 20 songs. But I think it's still important that the female rappers.
But those are like two iconic. Like
I want to see Kim and Fox. I think I'd be more hyped for that.
Lil Kim and Foxy Brown.
Foxy Brown,
yeah. Oh yeah, that would be a good one.
But I get why MC Lyte and Queen because it's just like MCing.
No, but like Kim and Fox too because let me tell you, like I was in college when hardcore came out, and when I say niggas was rapping that, like they roll their windows up.
Right.
But when you get a man rapping like
you was in the car, you saw.
Yeah, Kim had niggas rapping like. I give you 10 G's, nigga, if you leave me alone. I was like, damn, this bitch is hard. She got men rapping her lyrics.
I don't think they've had
now
an
I take a
R&B
dick
group.
like a real bitch. Don't tell me I said that, son.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'd say put
One Dream versus that you.
Do they have? They never had an R&B group, have they?
Yeah, they've done plenty.
Like
they did
Boyz
SWV versus XK.
Yeah, that's right.
They did 112 versus
never mind. They did.
They did the Isaac Brothers with Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, that was a good one too. I forgot about that one.
Both beasts. Dang. Isaac Brothers was a part of my first concert.
I'd love to see 50 and Ja Rule, but Ja Rule already went on. But
he did Fat Joe. Yeah. That was okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
50 and Ja Rule.
Yeah,
50 would kill Ja Rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd love to see that.
Overall,
You know?
just for beef reasons.
He said, I just want to see it.
Not gonna lie, because Get Rich or Die Trying that one was hard.
That was tough.
You know what I'm saying? It's super tough.
Yeah, he gonna kill him off that.
Like Many Men, I'd be like, this is a really good song.
Yeah.
Their banter wouldn't be. I don't know if their banter wouldn't be fun because they genuinely do not like each other. So I think energy wise,
it'd be very confrontational.
It'd be very confrontational,
especially if it's in the garden.
And it's the same man who bought out like the first 4 rows of that man's concert. Like
that was hilarious.
The level of petty that 50 Cent withholds.
Right. What do you think he would do on the verses?
Man.
I would say if I artistically like one, I would I'd love to see. I mean, you know, they had it wasn't
new or old, so
yeah, it wasn't like they were really contemporaries. But Boyz II Men versus Jodeci makes a lot of sense.
That does.
That would be a good one.
You know, it doesn't matter that Boyz II Men obviously were far bigger commercially.
No, it would be. You know what? It would. To me, it would mirror Brandy and Monica because
it's just the era.
They
were exactly the same
they're
time.
2 separate groups of fans. Like
exactly.
I like Brandy, but I like Monica more because her music is more relatable to me.
Right.
But like vocally, Brandy is much better.
Oh,
right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And with them, it's like vocally they're both great.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just the style.
Right.
Boyz II Men presented the gentleman, and Jodeci is the street R&B that was new.
We fucked
groundbreaking.
Yeah.
But it's good because I mean you know for sure they got 20 songs from their 3 albums, and Boyz II Men got 20 from their 3 albums. It'd be great back and forth.
Neo Soul versus.
A Neo Soul. I'm not a big Neo Soul guy, but if I pick one, I would say Erica versus. We saw Erica versus Jill.
She already did that. Erica and Jill Scott.
But, so I guess you want from the men's side?
Yeah, from the men's side.
Music Soul versus Anthony Hamilton.
That would be good.
Oh,
that would be really good.
Or Life Jennings versus
D'Angelo.
Well, D'Angelo did. Who was he? He did
D'Angelo and Friends.
Hollister versus John B. That would be.
Who?
Dave Hollister.
Yeah.
Dave Hollister versus Blackstreet.
John B.
Blackstreet versus Guy. No.
Blackstreet versus Guy, but Teddy Riley got to go both rounds.
Yeah, that would be. Oh man.
That would be fun.
I
think Puffy and JD, if they settle it out, that'll be fun.
That actually would be dope.
That would be super dope.
Because they got the produce. It's a super producer.
Outkast and who?
There's no Outkast. There's no contemporary. They don't have anybody to challenge them.
Nobody.
Not to challenge them. I mean,
Outkast versus the Dungeon Family.
There's no group that could challenge
Outkast is in a class like
they're in a
class they're in their own. Yeah.
They're in their own weight class.
They went diamond.
Yeah, there's no rap group that went diamond.
Yeah.
If Phife was still alive, I'd be like Tribe Called Quest and what was the group with Busta Rhymes? Leaders of the New School.
Tribe would watch Leaders of the New School.
Overall, yes.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Tribe got
hit. What about De La Soul?
Tribe and De La Soul would be interesting.
Tribe would watch De La Soul.
They would watch them, but it'd be
no.
cool
I mean, I would try.
It'd be fun. They're the same.
I'm just saying for fun.
Yeah.
I still want to see the first cross-gender. I want to see Missy versus Busta Rhymes because I feel like stylistically they match up great.
They were. I think that would be a good one.
You know, you think about their creativity as artists. They both had dope-ass beats and like
Missy's
creative
music videos used to be off the chain.
Busta's
but like her music is great.
Busta too. Busta got hits. Like he got so many bags he could pull from.
Really went up on it.
Yeah.
Man,
when that dropped,
There's
a lot of good verses that could still happen. Mary J versus.
You said with Janet Jackson.
Janet has no peer. There's nobody to go with Janet.
No,
you can give.
They should just be savagery.
You can't put nobody
Janet Jackson versus Paula Abdul, so Janet could wipe that ass.
Janet's smashing
Paula Abdul.
No.
Janet.
Come on, man.
I'm just thinking about Eric. I'm just going back.
Paula lasted one of Janet's eras. Janet was like in 4 different eras.
Yeah.
She came out already ready.
It was
her family.
What's his name? He was the cat.
Madonna. Oh, that's good. She said Janet Jackson could go up with like a Madonna just as far as like star power.
Yeah, they could.
Arsenio Hall. Was it Arsenio Hall?
Was he the cat?
Or no, maybe she was dating
2
him
steps
that
forward.
time.
2 steps back.
But I thought I was trying to remember whose voice it was. Yeah.
What?
Paula Abdul. You guys remember the cat? Her song. She said she needs to bring out the cat.
She had to bring out
Paula
the cat.
Paula Abdul ain't no singer.
Yeah.
What's the group that couldn't sing? The two,
Milli
Vanilli.
So who's the other lip sync group you got to use?
Who else lip sync?
I don't know.
Who else lip sync?
Milli Vanilli and Snap.
Snap.
That's funny.
Boy band, we got the boy band.
NSYNC
boy
and
bands.
the
Backstreet
Boys.
is respectable.
You got to get Justin though. If Justin's not pulling up, I don't care.
That's the thing right now. They're talking about doing a tour, but Justin's like, I'm me.
I thought Justin would do it after the last album kind of tanked, and he's been quiet. I'm like, okay, maybe it's like he had.
Man of the Woods.
Yeah, so I figured, okay, you had a bad album. You haven't really your music ain't been fired in a couple years.
It was way
now
different.
it's time for the NSYNC reunion, but he's like, nah, I'm good.
I feel like if the next one does, he might.
If his next album tanks, he might.
I feel like, but
he needs one more to tank.
Yeah.
Because that Man of the Woods was so different. You have an expectation of what you expect from a Justin Timberlake album.
And now he hasn't really been musically relevant in like 5 years.
It really wasn't. I think everybody anticipated it would.
I thought
it would be.
I liked it, but it wasn't just what I'm used to from him.
Yeah,
but now his run is all over. Like he's not like a contemporary like artist anymore. Like so now it's like, okay, you're in that legacy thing now. Now you could get with NSYNC. There's nothing. Didn't hurt your brand.
Should, and they went. I've seen them perform. Everybody but him for like Ariana Grande.
How were they?
They were good.
JC was holding it down.
They was up there. Everybody. It was the Ariana Grande when she performed
that group.
JC Chavez.
JC. Joey Fatone, Lance Bass, and
no. We just talking about JC.
Like the singer.
Oh, that can sing.
JC.
They actually can all sing.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Like, legitimately,
they harmonize well.
All of them can. Yeah.
Yeah. There was one song on there. Sorry, I'm an NSYNC. I was an NSYNC
fan. I can tell.
No, I'm like, educate me.
They had this one song on their album that was completely a cappella.
And they make jokes. It's like if you look at like their YouTube clips, they're like all friends now. People paint them to be like these like I hate that group, but they're like all friends.
Yeah.
So they'll be clowning each other. They'll be like, hey, everybody in my group can sing. How about yours?
Oh, that's funny.
Because they were roasting a couple people from Backstreet Boys. Like he just in the background.
Two white rappers.
Huh?
Who can sing from Backstreet Boys?
2 white rappers?
Yeah, 2 white rappers in verses.
Nobody going
Eminem can't go against nobody though.
Yeah.
Beastie Boys.
Paul Wall versus Bubba Sparks. They don't have enough songs.
That'd be fun.
Yeah,
they'd be like, all right, we got
Bubba Sparks definitely got enough songs.
They got three hits
Sparks.
apiece.
I like Bubba Sparks too.
Paul Wall had to go against Slim Thug.
He ain't white though.
He ain't white though.
He light.
You say he light skinned?
McLemore versus Macklemore. I forgot his name already.
Yeah.
I got what about the other dude? What's his name? Russ.
Oh yeah, Russ.
He's not white.
He's not white though.
Oh, he's not white. What is Russ?
What about Lil Dicky versus
what is Russ?
Versus
who's
the mixed one?
Oh, he like the other dude. He don't look like him.
Logic's white though.
Yeah, and I was like,
Lil
Logic.
Dicky white.
Oh.
So what about like
Logic is like half.
Logic and Macklemore?
I wouldn't care for it though. I gotta care. That's the other part too. You gotta remember. You gotta also
like, y'all
care.
Y'all being racist for not watching. We'd be like, yes, you're absolutely right.
What about? I know he's passed, but what about Mac Miller?
Mac was a good rapper. He was cool.
Decent, yeah.
I don't know. But it's like, okay, one, were they great? Then 2 is like, did you really fuck with them? And then 3, do you like care to see them go against another white guy? Like,
what about Eminem?
But who's going against
Eminem?
There's nobody to compete with him.
If it's white on white, there's no comparison.
Yeah.
But who would Eminem go against?
Just in general?
Yeah, that's not white.
Who's in his class? I mean, Busta could give Eminem a versus.
Jada by himself.
I don't know if Jada could go a third one with Eminem.
Yeah.
I mean, Snoop could probably go a second. He could do a second versus and then take on Eminem.
Snoop got hits for
that.
No, the same.
See, I wanted Snoop and DJ Quick to go. I thought that would have been.
Oh, that would have been a good one.
DJ Quick.
DJ Quick
Snoop got so much.
He got Snoop's left 25 years of hits. I don't know about that.
For Snoop, you gotta have like.
But DJ Quick got hits.
Jay-Z or.
Yeah.
Like DJ Quick
got some hits.
Yeah, DJ Quick got hits.
What about Jay-Z and Snoop?
I thought Eminem and DMX would have been a better one. Because they popped around the same time. They were both.
I would watch that.
Yeah.
Eminem against 50, I guess, would be fun.
That would probably be good. I think that would be. I think that would be the best matchup.
Yeah, you know, 50 wouldn't do anything really disrespectful because he still holds M in high regard and they're still friends to this day.
Yeah, I'm about to say because once you piss M off, it's a wrap for you.
Nick Cannon versus Eminem.
Oh, that's funny.
Come on now.
Because that Marshall Mathers, that's the only Eminem.
What's your favorite Eminem album?
Marshall Mathers.
Marshall Mathers.
I think it was between that one and Eminem show. Yeah.
As if I wasn't.
Yeah.
We got a lot of verses.
Man. You could put Lil Wayne against Eminem.
Oh yeah, Wayne. Yeah, Wayne against Eminem.
Era wise, he came out with The Block Is Hot. I was like, dang, he like 14, 15.
Yeah, he's one of the. I'd say he's arguably one of the best teen rappers of all time.
Right.
Him and LL.
Bow Wow and Romeo.
Ooh, LL.
I was just thinking about that.
First of all, Bow Wow and Merc Romeo, but it just what I wouldn't care for.
Bow Wow Soulja Boy was the accurate one.
Yeah. Bow Wow has. I just don't like Bow Wow. Like Bow Wow got hits. Yeah. But like, I just don't like him.
You like him as a person, or
like as a person? Like his personality is just really.
It's too much time in Atlanta. He got his head is big. You know.
Like
I'd be big too if I was a headliner for 5-6 tours over. And
no, I'm not. I'm not shitting him as an artist. Like
he's talented. He got hits.
Yeah, he got hits. I just be like,
he's back some bad chicks too.
I just don't
I want to see Chris Brown and Drake.
That's not a fair battle.
It should be Chris Brown and Usher.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Well, yeah, I guess.
What about Chris and Trey? No,
I'm talking about as far as hits go. But
no. The Trey songs like.
You said Trey
I only like the first 2 albums. And I really only like
he's got
like Jupiter Love.
I mean, Trey, it would be fun because people like both of the artists, but Chris Brown got way more hits.
Yeah, like way more.
People don't like you underestimate. Like
he can't really compete with nobody.
They tried to do Usher, but I was like, arrow-wise, I can't do that.
No, Usher's 10 years before. That's not fair.
That's what I'm saying. Even if they had, because I mean, Chris Brown, as far as hits, he had.
Usher's only contemporary is R. Kelly, and Kel can't get a release from jail for the verses.
People question this, but I was like Usher and Justin Timberlake.
Still no, because Justin is still 10 years after Usher was, or maybe 5 or so. Well, Justin.
Because NSYNC came out around the time.
Well, okay, so is he allowed to use NSYNC songs, or is he just using Justin's catalog?
What's his name?
I think he would only be able to use. He would only be able to use his catalog.
If he can only use his catalog, then no. If you can use their songs.
Bobby didn't do that.
Bobby used New Editions, a couple New Edition ones. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
If he's using NSYNC,
Bobby can't sing no more either.
Bobby was washed, but he could move. He was still moving.
In his head, he could still
when you dance, it's like riding a bike. You always know how to dance. You just put on weight.
When he came out of the helicopter in that Ja Rule. Because I know you've been born.
Yeah, so they had that crack jaw.
Yeah. He couldn't even say I try to tell people about that.
Yeah.
Crack jaws, he got rid of that.
He had that crack jaw.
Yeah.
Let's not hold him to his past.
Man. Well,
Lloyd versus Sammy.
Lloyd versus Sammy.
Oh, I like Lloyd.
Southside versus I like the way.
Lloyd versus Sammy.
Only on the
Crazy things
He's out doing his tour right now, too.
They got to dance, too.
They got to dance,
like Lloyd. Get it, shouting.
All right, y'all guys. Well, anyways, yeah, we talked about Thanksgiving. We talked about who we want to see in the verses. If you guys want to see anybody, let us know in a future show. We are taking a hiatus next week due to Thanksgiving, so we want everybody to enjoy their time with their families, their food, however you guys celebrate.
We'll be back in 2 weeks,
and we'll be back in a couple weeks. But before we go, I want everybody in the room to introduce themselves. So we're gonna go ahead and start this way.
Social medias
with our guests.
Yeah, we'll start with the guests.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you guys. I really enjoyed myself.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You can follow me on IG at _KAYDOTT, K.comedy on TikTok, and my government name on Facebook, which is Karina Wells. Facebook been established a long time.
Right.
And, I'll have shows. I have a couple of shows coming up. I have a show on the 30th at the Howard Hughes Center.
Okay.
You can go to Eventbrite. It's 50 Shades of Funny.
Hey.
I'll be doing maybe 5, maybe 10 minutes if I can kill.
Yes.
And then I have another show coming up. I have a couple of shows coming up in December, so just please follow up. I love the support. Please come out, Give me your critiques. I'm all, I'm very receptive, I just want to be the best at my craft.
There we go.
Yep. There it is.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We're going to go ahead and slide back over.
This is Off Cam Ed. I'm gonna change my IG name to Off Cam Ed if anybody wants to follow me. Right? I'm doing it right now.
He's gonna do videos and where he just talks off camera.
Wait, is there a picture of you out there though?
There's gonna be no.
I'm gonna take it off. Maybe.
Nah, you
maybe.
gotta put like you have to put just
might be able to find
it.
Right?
You can't. They can't see you. Ed.
It'll be adjusted.
Never see you.
It'll be adjusted.
Nobody can know what you are. Every picture you have has to have a silhouette.
A little mask, a silhouette.
I like to remain anonymous.
There it is.
He's on the run.
What up? Y'all can catch me at ADOT at ADOT-Laughs, ADOT-LAUGHS.
She be laughing, y'all.
And I'll be laughing. I'll be here. And happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Hey.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? This is comedian Nick Alexander. You guys can follow me on all things social media at Nick of Comedy. One word, NICKOFCOMEDY. I don't know if you guys are out listening now and want to check something out. I'm at Flappers tonight at 7:30 in the Yoo-Hoo Room. This Sunday, I will be hosting the Joke Off. It's a Zoom show we're doing between two comics who are all about puns. So it's going to be like a pun off between my man Vince Royale and Tino Esteban Romero, a.k.a. the Pun King, versus the Pun Tender. We're doing that at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 8 o'clock East Coast Time. So if you want to hit up Vince Royale on his Instagram, you can check him out, hit him for tickets. I will be hosting the Pun Off this Sunday on Zoom. So that's what I got coming up.
Nice.
Nick?
To everybody out there celebrating, I want you guys to think about all the natives who died as you cutting that turkey. That's what that turkey represents. It represents the bodies of all the Native Americans they killed. The cranberry represents the hearts and the guts of the people.
The stuffing.
Wow.
So I just hope you enjoy your holidays. The stuffing, by the way, the stuffing represents the intestines that they pulled out of it. So hopefully you guys enjoy your day, man.
Eat
it up.
What about the
Support
kids, Nick?
Roll Out Digital. Follow, subscribe.
Yeah, follow, subscribe, man.
So
Make sure you guys follow.
Murder that turkey.
Make sure you guys follow, man, and comment and show the love, man. Spread some love around the world.
Please.
Yes.
Please
building out here.
Subscribe, yes.
Roll Out Digital.
Take us out, Will.
Yeah. And then it's your boy, William Basham. You can find me on pretty much everything William Basham. Instagram, William Basham. YouTube, William Basham. TikTok, William Basham. And then Instagram, as we all know, it's William Basham. ITS William Basham. Because of that one person.
Right.
We're going to
Anyway.
find it.
We didn't get to do the celebrity birthdays, right?
No.
But quick shout outs to extended fam, Damon Wayans Jr. Happy birthday, my guy.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot we didn't get
there
through,
was a
but I
few
had
Scorpio.
It's all
He's a
good.
Scorpio.
Oh, that's Scorpio?
Is it Scorpio?
Sag.
Yeah, now. Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
Sag.
Oh, yeah,
Next
he's a
week.
Scorpio. Yeah.
Are you a
Sag gang.
Sag.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if anybody's into
Yeah.
fitness at all, but I do boxing training over at Mayweather Boxing and Fitness. So if you guys want to come over, get a workout, the first one's
I
free.
do.
New
have
Year's
fun.
resolutions for me and Ed.
I would
Yeah.
love to
Yeah,
come.
we
And
gotta
also,
I'm
you guys,
coming.
we are doing, since it's National Hike Day on Sunday, we're going to be at the Culver City Stairs at 3 p.m. So if people want to come work out, meet
Okay.
folks, get together,
Okay.
a lot of cool people. So, yeah, it should be fun.
Work off that turkey weight.
You got to work off the turkey weight. Well, it's actually before the turkey weight.
Wait,
So you're going to work
it's this
out.
Sunday, right?
Yeah, you're going to
Okay.
work out.
That might be
for
the last
turkey.
day of
That might be
leftovers.
the-
I'm
It's
gonna
not
have to
gonna
get
it's
it
gonna
in
be a
before.
pointless workout, man, because I'm gonna go home and eat the rest of that shit up.
Well, it's this Sunday, so it's before Thanksgiving.
So
Oh,
the
this
free-
Sunday,
So you're
got
going
you.
to work your
okay.
body to eat.
Got you.
Oh, okay,
Got you.
okay.
Yeah.
Huh, man.
That's good.
It should be fun, though. A lot of good people come through.
Well,
Yeah.
This is the No Name Podcast, right?
No Name.
We don't have no name. We still
Yes.
out here nameless.
Yes.
We'll
We out
figure
here.
it out.
I like
We
it.
are.
Thank you
like
guys
the
for listening
No
to
Name
the No Name
Podcast.
Podcast because we have no name that can describe this greatness.
Yeah.
Exactly.
right.
Let's get it, y'all. We out.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.